Thor is a fish-out-of-water tale of redemption that begins with the introduction of Jane, a genius astrophysicist played by the equally genius Natalie Portman, and her two colleagues. The trio are making sciences in a New Mexico desert when this dude shoots down from the sky and they welcome him to Earth by hitting him with their van. Then we meet Odin, king of Asgard, played by the absolutely untouchable Anthony Hopkins, who loses an eye in battle knowing that street cred is worth more than depth perception. Frost giants break into Asgard's weapons vault, mucking up the coronation of Thor, played by the charming Chris Hemsworth.
This is going on Facebook, smile.
Thor convinces Loki, played by Tom Hiddleston, and Thor's entourage, otherwise known as Lady Sif and the Stereotypes 3, to go with him to Jotunheim, the world of perpetual ice.
Who left the fridge open?
Heimdall, seer of all, played by an intimidating Idris Elba, allows them to use the Bifrost, a wormhole that bears a striking resemblance to Mario Kart's famed Rainbow Road. He warns them that he cannot leave the Bifrost open for too long because it would destroy the planet. They find Laufey, king of the Frost Giants, and Thor's like, "Why hast thou broken into thine weapons vault, dude?"
Boo! Not cool!
And Laufey claims that Asgard has traitors. Thor brandishes his mighty hammer Mjolnir, which has the power to summon lightning, to fly, and to be confusing to pronounce.
Mia? What's Mia?
Loki tells Thor that they should leave, but Thor loses his cool and attacks.
Oh, so great!
Stop it! No!
Cocky ass motherfucker!
Odin jacks Thor's powers and places a hex on Mjolnir before sending both of them down to Earth. Should Thor quit being a little bitch, he will regain use of the hammer. On Earth, he immediately gets hit by Jane's van.
Welcome to Earth.
He rises to his feet to be quickly disabled by Darcy, ironically with a very small amount of electricity. Jane and company take him to the hospital where he freaks out before being sedated.
I will come down on this hospital like the hammer of Thor.
I ain't going to jail over you. I will beat your ass.
He escapes and then they hit him with the van again. So stripped of his power, exiled, hit by a van twice, tased, and forcibly sedated. Rough day for Thor.
Everybody hurts.
Odin pulls a Jerry Springer on Loki and reveals that he's actually Laufey's son. Loki's devastated. Jane picks him up and the two have clearly fallen madly in like with one another, but Jane is still cautious because her relationships, let's face it, don't always end well. They find the hammer, but Thor can't lift it because he still hasn't hit moral puberty. Then he submits to Agent Coulson of S.H.I.E.L.D. Loki comes and tells Thor that his actions caused Odin to kick the bucket.
Everybody hurts.
Selvig springs Thor from the joint and Coulson lets them leave but has them tracked. Loki visits Jotunheim, revealing to Laufey that he was the traitor, and Laufey's like,
Interesting.
Loki offers Laufey an opportunity to kill Odin and reclaim the casket weapon, which causes Laufey to pee his pants a little. On Earth, for the first time, Jane and Thor find themselves together and not in a rush. They spend the night together, but
they never ruin their fun by giving in to their throbbing biological urges.
Heimdall helps Sif and the Stereotypes 3 by opening the Bifrost for them. Loki summons the nigh invincible Destroyer and instructs him to go kill Thor. Selvig and the others are befuddled to see Sif and company. She informs Thor that Odin is still alive, and Thor realizes that Loki's lied to him. The Destroyer arrives on Earth and starts obliterating everything. Thor appeals to Loki in an attempt to spare everyone else. The Destroyer seems to pause for contemplation, but then says,
Where's the 5 fingers? Say to the face!
What?
Through his sacrifice, though, Thor finally becomes worthy and Meow Meow returns and revives him. And everybody shits themselves. With his full power attained, he makes short work of the Destroyer, then he sets off to Asgard after promising Jane that he will return for her.
You lie! You lie!
Thor chases Loki and fisticuffs ensue.
I see your Schwartz is as big as mine.
The Bifrost gets set to destroy mode, so Thor shatters the road leading to it, causing it to fall into oblivion. Odin shows up and tries to rescue them both from falling like an Asgardian version of the Good Son, ending with Loki's fall. On Earth, Jane awaits Thor's arrival, but he can't come back without the Bifrost.
Everybody hurts.
Back in Asgard, Thor longs for Jane and mourns the loss of his brother, but has a newfound respect for his father.
You know what? I guess y'all must have forgot.
Next, it's Captain America. Whoosh.